What happens when fine art meets fearless confidence and beauty becomes a movement. Meet Neringa Križiūtė, a Lithuanian-born woman who has stunned the world, not just with her curves, but with the canvas she commands. She's not just a model. She's not just a painter. She's a revolution, wrapped in sensuality, dipped in creativity, and bold enough to rewrite the rules of self-expression. But her story? Oh, it's far from ordinary. Neringa was born in Lithuania, a country known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage. From a young age, she was drawn to beauty, not just surface beauty, but the kind that tells a story, the kind that whispers from brushstrokes and body movements. While others pursued the usual paths, Neringa dared to ask, why choose between art and passion when I can make both my language? And that's exactly what she did. She dove deep into the world of painting, mastering form, color, and raw emotional expression. Her canvases? Alive. Her figures? Provocative. Her message? Unapologetic. But here's the twist. Can a woman be both the artist and the muse? That's the question Neringa answered, by stepping in front of the camera herself. Her entry into the modeling world was electric. With a body that defies conventions and a confidence that demands attention, she quickly gained a massive following on Instagram. Her stunning portraits, often blending sensuality with subtle symbolism, went viral, not just for their aesthetic, but for the statement they made. This is who I am. This is my art, and I will not shrink to fit your box. Neringa didn't just pose. She provoked thought. She blurred the line between art and erotica, between vulnerability and power. Some called her controversial, others revolutionary. And yet, there was more to her than meets the eye. Behind the glamour and the likes was a woman deeply connected to emotion, expression, and authenticity. Her artwork explores femininity, identity, and freedom. She brings raw emotion to life, whether on canvas or in a photograph. She's held exhibitions. She's modeled across Europe. She's challenged the male gaze, turning it into her own mirror. But what's the most important part of her story? Stay with us. Because Neringa Križiūtė isn't just building a brand, she's building a legacy. One brushstroke, one bold photo, one fearless step at a time. She reminds us that beauty isn't about pleasing the world. It's about owning your space and setting it on fire. Liked her story? She's not just a pretty face. She's not just curves on your timeline. She's a living, breathing work of art. But what if I told you, behind the beauty of Neringa Križiūtė lies a story filled with passion, art, controversy, and bold self-expression? This is what they never told you about the Lithuanian muse who broke the internet and the rules. Born in 1995, Neringa Križiūtė is a 29-year-old Lithuanian model, painter, and Instagram sensation. With a height of 5 feet 9 inches and a jaw-dropping hourglass figure, rumored to be around 36D-27-42 inches, she became impossible to ignore in the world of social media. But here's the twist. Neringa didn't start off chasing fame. She began her journey as a fine art student, deeply invested in painting and sculpture, studying at the Vilnius Academy of Arts. Yes, the same woman you see modeling sultry swimwear was once known for sketching in silence and analyzing brushstrokes. So what happened? How did a quiet artist transform into a viral model with millions of followers? It all started when she began blending her love for art and the human body. Her Instagram became a gallery, not just of her looks, but of her philosophy, that the female form is art, not shame. Bold? Absolutely. Controversial? Very. But instead of hiding behind safe content, Neringa posed in front of her own paintings, nude, confident, and unapologetic. It shocked the art world and the internet. And within months, her posts went viral. She wasn't just modeling. She was challenging what it meant to be a modern muse. With her growing online presence, now over 1.5 million followers on Instagram, came opportunities and criticism. Some called her posts too revealing. Others labeled her work unprofessional. But Neringa clapped back with class. She once said in an interview, "I'm not just the body in the frame. I'm the mind behind the lens, the brush, and the idea." Let that sink in. So, was she modeling or creating? Here's where it gets deeper. Behind her glamorous photos is a woman who battled censorship, artistic rejection, and the pressure of being sexualized for doing what male artists have done for centuries. And yet, she rose. She kept painting. She kept creating. She kept inspiring. But here's the question. Is the world finally ready to accept a woman who owns her body and her brush? We'll let you decide. Today, Neringa Križiūtė is more than a model. She's a living statement. She walks the line between beauty and bravery and redefines what it means to be both sensual and smart. She's not waiting for permission. She's already painting her legacy. So the next time you see her on your feed, ask yourself, are you just looking at a model or a masterpiece? If you love this story, don't forget to like, comment your favorite part, and hit subscribe for more deep dives on the faces behind the fame, only on tickshadowcurve.